Guess I have another project to work on. That you do, Azume. Here's the thing. You have so many projects you could work on. You could work on a new Fursona design, or you could work on Levi art. And when I mean Levi art, I mean Levi art. Wait, what's this? Exploring a massive abandoned hotel during a hurricane. Wait a minute. Is this the Furpocalypse hotel? No fucking shot. Is this it? This is! Oh my god. Okay. We found something we're doing today. I have to turn off music for this. So, a lot of you probably don't know about the old Furpocalypse hotel, which Furpocalypse, if you don't know, camera, please focus. Work with me here. Furpocalypse was, but still is, a furry convention that takes place on the East Coast, around like the Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York area, in New England. And it takes place around like October, like Furpocalypse, Halloween themed, spooky themed, something complications, something drama from before. They ended up at this hotel known as the Red Lion Inn, I think. What was it called again? Oh, wait. So it's in Cromwell, Connecticut. That's where this hotel was. The hotel shut down for reasons that didn't have to do with the hotel. So if you went to Furpoc, and I went to Furpoc 2 years in a row. I went in 2018, which was my, I think, third convention ever. I went and met Pineapple Fox. I went and became good friends with them. I had a good time. It was Mushroom Con, because being in that hotel was like being in a mold petri dish. The hotel itself was so decrepit and so unwell kept. It was awful. Everything was falling apart. If you look at pictures from Furpocalypse, from what the hotel was, you could see so many things falling apart, the ceiling leaking, it's so much mold growing from the tiles in it, or the ceiling looking like it's gonna collapse. The rooms smelled awful, weren't cleaned. There were mushrooms growing in the carpets. Like, just imagine like the most rundown, sort of like a bottom of the barrel hotel that you could go for. That was what Furpocalypse was, or where the event took place at. Let me see if I can get some pictures. Furpocalypse 2019 hotel. Oh, yes. Oh, let's see if I can get some good pictures of this, because a lot of the pictures vary. Some of like the pictures there are like really good fursuit pictures. Some of them are like the hotel room is literally falling fucking apart. There was a petition originally to move Furpocalypse to a different hotel, but this hotel was just a fucking mess. Okay. Let me change it. So if you can see closely in this, in these images here for the state of the hotel, like there was for the petition, there was a lot that was going on. The ceiling was caving in. Mushrooms literally growing out of the carpet. That is a fucking mushroom right there. That is the edge of a carpet in a hotel room. Ceiling collapsing and leaking here. Things just looking like they're falling apart. And people really wanted out of that hotel. But they had a 3-year contract, I think from like 2017 to 2019. And then the hotel would just, they would move on to another hotel. And that's what Furpocalypse would have done for 2020, 2021, so on and so forth. They moved to a better one. But we were hoping for the time that the hotel itself would shut down for its sanitary conditions, which it didn't, but it did shut down for some form of tax evasion, from what I was told. From what I was told, this is through the grapevine, but the hotel come like late 2019 and I think into 2020, or like mid to late 2020 was when the hotel like shut down and basically just abandoned everything, like where it became abandoned and no one went to it. And so this video comes into play. Kyle sent this to me and I just remembered that this was the Furpocalypse hotel, exploring a massive abandoned hotel during a hurricane. So apparently they explored this when the hurricane was going through the East Coast. I think when Denver was happening, early, like late August-ish. And they went to explore the hotel, which had been, I think, abandoned for about a year, maybe half a year since then. And the hotel was already a fucking mess before they left it. So I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like after. I wonder if it actually looks better. You ever wonder that? You ever wonder if something like ages and is left alone, that it actually looks better than it looked before? I'm kind of curious. If you didn't know, I did a video on my first Furpocalypse that I went to in 2018. I also did a con video on the second one that I went to in 2019, which in that one, I didn't actually stay at the hotel ever. I refused to get a room at Furpoc and stay a night in that hotel. So what I did was I stayed with Pineapple and we drove over for the day and spent time pretty much just vibing in the parking lot, having a cookout. and then went into the con space just to like fursuit around and vibe, but only for like a little bit of time because we didn't want to stay in that hotel. But those are the 2 times that I experienced the Red Lion Hotel in Cromwell, Connecticut before it was shut down. Hopefully they'll get more info on like the hotel and whatnot in the video. Also, Furpocalypse 2021 left this comment. I had to. Left a like, left a comment immediately for Furpocalypse. Love it. So, what became of what used to be a location for a furry convention? And I will point out a couple of spots where probably things have happened, or where like experiences happened, or memories happened. God forbid they go into the different areas. So let's experience this together. But anyways, let's watch this because I want to see what happened to the hotel within a year or 2 of me going, but also want to see if it looks better and if I can remember where certain things happened at that furry convention when I went to the past 2 years.
In today's episode, we're exploring a massive
I never went in that fucking hole.
I shut down last year.
I never went in that fucking pool. The ceiling above was literally collapsing like 2 years. Like when this con was going on, the fucking ceiling was collapsing. I never went in that pool though. Never.
And to make things more interesting, we'll be visiting in the middle of Tropical Storm Henri.
Oh, okay.
One morning in January 2020, state officials arrived at the hotel unannounced and revoked their sales tax license, knocking on the doors of guests and forcing everyone out immediately.
That's what happened. It was early 2020 when they announced that it was just closing because of tax evasion. That's what it was. They weren't making any money. They weren't renovating or making the hotel nicer. It was just happening for what it was. But yeah, just as a note, the hotel did end up just up and closing. Like they just up and left and abandoned everything in like early January. So what you'll probably see is a lot of the old Christmas decor there left to rot, or whoever decided to take it home. I don't know why you would want anything from this hotel, knowing the amount of mold growing in it. But hey, it's up to you. Oh my God. This hotel looks better than ever. Dead ass, it actually looks better. Like, here's the thing. The mold in the ceilings here and in the entranceway where my face cam is around there, that was there before any of the hurricane or before the hotel was abandoned. Yep. That was not a result of the hurricane or the abandonment. That was there in 2019, in late October 2019 at Furpocalypse 2019. That was there. That had happened. Okay, maybe not that right there, but that all existed before. Also, the color of the chairs is about the same. Sad to say. The color of the chairs in the lobby are the exact same as they were. I guess mold is a preserving agent in this case.
So we are currently...
Wait, they actually have trash bins in the lobby? Yo.
It's
like the Last of Us multiplayer map. You know, it probably does.
It's supposed to be abandoned for about a year.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of water coming through.
Yeah, so give or take a year, year and a half abandoned.
Before it shut down.
Wait. They renovated this. Okay, so this fucking entryway was blocked off for like a whole year and a half. It was blocked off in 2019 for a POC. And you could not enter in through here because the ceiling had collapsed in here and over here. And they're like, we can't let anyone through. So you'd use the other entrance that way. But like this way with the opening automatic doors, they renovated that. That is like, this is like new versus old. That is the only updated piece of this fucking hotel. Holy shit. Look, you can even see the difference. The paint and like the cleanliness of it looks so much better than that. It looks fresh. It looks like this was just renovated. That's shocking. They actually fixed something with the hotel. That's kind of surprising.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yep.
Look at all these amenities.
We'll have to compare these photos.
That was probably taken at like right before they opened the hotel, like years and years ago. Make it hashtag worth it. So they only fixed the one part but left the rest to rot. Now, as of currently, that is all I know.
Here's
It's definitely been tossed around a bit.
It has.
Kids have been in here, but
Jesus,
stuff.
that's old. Oh my God. I feel so bad. Josh never got his vacation. You know, they probably closed around like here-ish. Like they were like, you're gone. I mean, Josh technically got his vacation, but like, did he get payment for it? Probably not. Very unfortunate. Poor Josh. Poor Josh. Those couches, they have also penis.
There's a dick on the carpet.
It's as if it hasn't been changed in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The carpets are still stained and gray. Will we ever find any furry stickers here? Because I left some furry stickers around the hotel in 2019. Guilty's charged. But, like, will we find them? Those elevators never worked. They were so fucking slow.
There were water fountains right by the door.
They never worked, though. There was a dead fish in one.
Still got the Christmas decoration.
Fucking memories from here. Seeing all, like, the convention, like, booths, like, dealer's den, artistry set up along, like, the left wall. Then you take a right down at the end, and then you have more stuff. You'd have, like, the headless lounge, couple of panel rooms, and then this immediate right here is main stage.
So...
Miss it. Not really, but I do miss the memories.
Yeah. This glow stick is still glowing.
There's some cursed shit about this hotel, okay? And if that doesn't show you, along with the mushrooms in the carpet that I showed before, I don't know what will. The outside still looks as good as it normally does, to be honest. I mean, maybe some dead plants, but outside is pretty nice looking, if I'm being honest. It actually looks a bit more colorful with the growing weeds and not really managed plants, you know? Most of this is just untouched from 2019. I wouldn't touch that buffet with a 15-foot pole.
There's mold growing on a tablecloth.
Oh, you know, that was probably growing a lot longer than you think. Probably wasn't recent mold. Just gonna be honest.
You can hear the water flowing down these roof drains.
Oh, they just have a bucket? Dude, no wonder this place had a mold problem. I'm so glad that I did not eat anything from that hotel. I haven't eaten one thing from that hotel when it was open. And that is genuinely, I think, the best like achievement I think I've ever had so far at a convention.
I have a feeling there might be stuff left inside.
Don't. You're making a big mistake.
That's good.
The door is sticky, though.
Oh,
This kitchen is stocked.
my God.
Dishwashing station.
Dude, those pans, though? I'd take some of those. You just fucking wash it or just have one of those restoration channels take care of it. I know they've been used for just about everything, but like just clean it and it's fine. I'd take them. Okay, maybe not that. Wow. Free ceiling tiles. Free popcorn. Just scrape it off the ceiling. You should be wearing like hazmat suits, my dude. You're probably going to get like 6 different diseases. But the amount of mold is just in the air too. You're going to get really fucking sick. Like, look at that. I hope they go to the presidential suite because when I stayed for one of my, or for the only time I stayed there, Pineapple ended up getting, I think, one of the suites, or I think it was the presidential suite at the end of the hallway. And, I'm hoping to God they go in there so I can like show you like, oh my God, that's where I slept. And that's where I had a mental breakdown. And that's where I took care of this drunk guy.
And they got their budget on the whiteboard back there. They were spending like 150 grand a month.
Oh my God.
And their revenue is lower than their budget.
Nice.
Every single month.
Ooh.
Pretty much.
These offices are pretty much set up.
That's a yikes. There's the pool. Surprisingly, the wettest area, or should have been the wettest area of this hotel, has a complete lack of water in it. Oh! What the fuck? Oh my God!
It's like solidified.
What is that?
That's the hotel. Looks like a dump.
It is. There's a lot of free stuff in here. They're just not taken. I mean, I wouldn't want it because pain in the ass to clean all the mold out of that. Oh my God. Okay. So they didn't go over the hotel room I stayed in, but from the other hotel rooms I saw, that was genuinely like the nicest looking one in 2 years. 2 years. because I had seen one, or maybe 3 years. Yeah, because I had seen mainly the rooms in 2018, and those looked good. That one looked nicer. How? I don't know. But hey, at least they renovated that broken doorway and the completely collapsed ceiling. But yeah, that was originally where Furpocalypse, the furry convention, took place at.